Thanks for staying with us on News Tonight. Time now to get you all the sports buzz. Over to my colleague, Natasha.
Thanks, Evelyn. We're definitely staying with FIFA. Now, the FIFA really is keeping the world in a tizzy. What will you footy fans really do without it? So let's get you the latest updates, shall we? Now, in the first match of the night, South American flair in the form of Paraguay looked to triumph against a solid and compact Japanese side. Paraguay dominated as expected, and they were the ones who came closest to scoring in the first half. The second half continued with Paraguay and Japan still locked at 0-0 in a tight goalless battle. Paraguay had about 3 shots on target, whereas Japan saw themselves one up with 4, and Paraguay of course lived up to the expectation with 63% possession, and Japan's Naga and Matsui were slapped with the only yellow cards of the match. Looks like Honda didn't really show his true form like we saw earlier. And in the other match for the day, Spain take on Portugal at midnight. The geographical neighbours entered this tournament as favourites, with both having fared admirably at the recent tournaments. There is a lot of expectation from this match, as both teams have shown glimpses of their best performances in the group stages of this tournament.
De fora da grande área, o pontapé do 21 de Portugal e a explosão na bancada do estádio.
Now, moving on to the ongoing controversy of Mr. Lalit Modi and the BCCI. The BCCI has totally severed the original agreement with WSG Mauritius on their IPL TV rights. They have clearly stated that the facilitation fee document has been nullified by nothing but clear-cut fraud. The TV rights agreement also clearly stipulated that the Sony MSM had to pay WSG a facilitation fee of 25 crore rupees. Therefore, BCCI has cancelled all rights whatsoever that the suspended IPL Commissioner Lalit Modi handed over to WSG. The deal between Modi and WSG has been formed as the very basis for BCCI's action against Lalit Modi. They are set to take strict and complete action against Modi on July 3rd at a special general body meeting. Well, we're moving away from the cricket controversies and to Saina Nehwal right now. She's the apple of India's sporting eye at the moment. Saina Nehwal back after the Indonesian Open win. She spoke at the Gopi Chand Academy in Hyderabad after completing a hat-trick of a victory. Saina's winning streak began in our very own city, Chennai, where she won the Indian Grand Prix. This was followed by the Singapore Open, the Singapore Super Series Open, after which she defended her Indonesian Super Series title. Currently ranked at number 3 in the world, Saina says she's focused only on playing and not about the top rankings really. Saina said if she can be number 3, she can definitely be number 1 as well. She also said she'll be working very hard for the coming Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, I enjoyed 3 tournaments, played excellently well, enjoyed every match, all the 15 matches were amazing. Little bit tiring, but I was confident that I can do it, and I think finally I'm really happy that I could win 3 titles in a row. This year it was even more special because I won 3 in a row, and the third one, obviously the Indonesian Open for the second time. It was really good because I played it after one of the toughest tournaments like the Singapore Open, and then I played the Indonesian Open, so it was quite tough physically and mentally also. I was quite tired, but I just told myself, Saina, you have to win this tournament and you just give your best.
Well, that was Saina Nehwal talking after her brilliant hat-trick win after the Indonesian Open. But we're moving away from badminton for a bit and towards hockey. It may be the national game, but has not received its due attention. The Chennai Hockey League is far from developing players for future and honing the talents of the present players. Our sports reporter Sudarshan brings us this sad state of affairs of hockey in the state of Tamil Nadu.
When it comes to hockey, Tamil Nadu has a glorious past to boast of. It has produced players who have even led the Indian team to World Championship titles. All this was a result of a very successful league at the local level. But the saga is over now. Today, the Hockey League is in a mess. Most of the teams that participate in the league are owned by offices like the Customs, Integral Coach Factory, Southern Railway, the Hindu and the likes. And all these teams have put a freeze on recruitment of domestic players. They take players from other states on lease to play the league and a few tournaments during the hockey season. The result? Local talents never get the exposure they require.
I think it is most probably due to the financial problem, because they are bringing the players from out of the state. In the state, they are not developing the players due to the financial problem only.
The teams in the Hockey League cannot be blamed. The perception across the board is just the same. Even the Hockey Association believes that rather than spending money in grooming local players, the teams can take in players on lease. All this for the development of the game?
No, nobody is supporting. Only IOB is supporting.
There's no appointment in such. Previously, every department has appointed every year for 2 or 3 players.
The Sports Development Authority of Tamil Nadu plans to develop hockey at the grassroots level. But given the situation of the game today, the sports body will have to do more than its potential if it has to usher in the glorious period that once prevailed. A small beginning could be revamping the Chennai Hockey League. In Chennai, with Sudarshan, Saptarshi Bhattacharya for NDTV Hindu.
Well, that's all we have for you from the sports desk here at NDTV Hindu. Lots more sports updates coming up in the next hour. Same time, same place. Back to you, Evelyn.
Thanks very much, Natasha, for that. Time now to take a look and a peek into the world of social networking on our segment Writing on the Wall, where Divya Kumar tests our taste buds today.
Yesterday we had someone who related life to chess, and today we have someone else who's relating something else to pizza. Let's take a look. Mridula says, sometimes conversations are like pizza slices. Warm and perfect in the beginning, dry and chewy in the end, and there's seldom a fight to finish the last slice. Indeed, a very nice comparison. You can send in your entries to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com and follow us on our Facebook account and write on our wall.
Well, that's all from me for the moment. I'll see you at 10 for the next news update.